Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Solana. We're going to do a full update here regarding the fundamentals real quick. We're looking at the fundamentals for SUI right now, but then we'll also talk about the technicals. I mean, Solana at this point of time is at a pretty crucial support level here between 144 and 145. That's also the main level I've been yapping about for the last week. So most of you that watch these videos quite often know that I put a lot of value on that level. And that's also, if you remember Wednesday when we had that bearish data, of course, that was also the main level that we needed to reclaim. Back then, there was enough strength to actually reclaim the level after breaking down below that. But now what we're seeing, unfortunately, is quite a lot of de-risking going on in the markets and actually some shorts coming in right here. Well, that's interesting. But in general, the price is being pushed down right here. We have the FOMC meeting next week, Wednesday, so the Federal Reserve interest rate decision, which normally is also a bit of a de-risking event, right? So you see major position holders and whales kind of selling positions into that. So that's also coming up. So then the question becomes, will Solana this time around be strong enough to hold this main support level? And I have some opinions on that. We need to talk about that, so let's get right into it. Fundamentally, if we take a look at the metrics for Solana itself, not much has changed. TVL is still the same. DEX trading volumes actually still quite impressive. Oh, these are the fees, excuse me. But DEX trading volumes, as you can see them right here, actually still pretty impressive. And there's still a pretty significant growth of the DEX trading volumes in the last 2-3 weeks compared to March. All right, so fundamentally, there definitely still is an increase in activity and an increase in bullishness of the fundamentals behind Solana. Which I always say, you know, short term, that doesn't really influence the price, but on the higher time frames, it certainly does. But then in the end, Solana has also rallied from support quite a fair bit as well, right? So it's not that the fundamentals went up and the price did not. There's no major divergence there, and Solana is still up about 22% from these lows right here at 120 and 115. So those fundamentals, although great, they don't mean that Solana cannot break down right here, right? And especially the combination of the de-risking we've seen so far from Bitcoin already, in combination with the fundamentals of next week, and also my personal bias on how high the market can go, makes me slightly biased towards expecting the breakdown. All right, so that would be a breakdown below 144, 145, the 90-day rolling VWAP, and as you can see, just in general, a very strong key level here, and a continuation down back into this previous balance that we have been in between 144 and 136. 136 being the main price target, the main first price target, to find support at. So I have a slight bias, and personally, I am expecting a move like this. Now, what I'm not 100% certain of, and that's also what I think is important to discuss, is that usually the start of the new week, right? So the transition from Sunday into Monday, the Asian session on Monday going into the US session on Monday can be very volatile, right? So short term, do I think we have enough validation to short Solana or to be certain of the breakdown? No, all right? And we can certainly still move into the POC right here at 151 to grab liquidity there, to pull in, to liquidate the early shorters, pull in some late longers, and then get that move down. So that is a possibility, but ultimately I have to say, even though it's a bit risky for me to say that, that I do think the bearish breakdown is most likely here. Hopefully I'm wrong, right? Hopefully Bitcoin will be able to hold support incredibly well, but for now, that is what I think is most likely, right? So thank you for watching. I'll definitely keep you updated on this, so keep an eye on that. But take care, have a great Sunday, and bye.